Welcome back to Crime Time Podcast, and what a shocking story over in Kenya. This sounds like the plot of a movie, but it's real life, and apparently this is something that happens multiple times, as you'll see some different news articles that I'm sharing with you about killers and alleged killers escaping custody, escaping from jail in Kenya. But this particular case we're talking about here is extra alarming because this individual is a suspected, alleged, but we don't even actually have to say that. They're referencing him as that, but he confessed to killing 42 women between 2022 and 2024. And it's insane. They sent divers to find some of the bodies that were dismembered. Some of the other body parts were found in a landfill. They're using DNA trying to match up body parts, like not even trying to be funny, like a puzzle though, seriously. Like think about that, what a psychopath this guy is. Confessed to killing and dismembering 42 women, and then he escapes from prison along with 12 other people. Collins Kalusha, I believe is how you pronounce the man's name, just escaped. Him, 12 other individuals. And like I pointed out, this apparently has happened multiple times in Kenya. Not just prisoners escaping, but killers escaping, or suspected killers escaping. And there's a big investigation going on. 8 guards and officers are being reprimanded and investigated. They believe that this is an inside job, and I would say it absolutely has to be. Apparently they cut through some wire mesh in a cell and then were able to get out and scale a fence. Sounds like something truly right out of a movie. And now this guy is out there on the run. It's so wild that so many other people escaped with him as well. Like, I'm not super familiar with Kenya, the criminal justice system, the prisons and stuff like that. But like I said, it's just breaking all over the news right now. And it's just so shocking to me that this has happened multiple times. And speaking of serial killers escaping prison, isn't it so nuts to think that that sick sack of ish Ted Bundy escaped prison 2 times, man? And when you ever watch the movies, the old one, the new one where Zac Efron played him, and I tell you, those movies are so disturbing to watch, especially the older one. Comment anyone out there, you've seen that old one. That movie is just so brutal, just so grisly. But I mean, they really painted the picture for us. What an evil fluck Ted Bundy was, just pure evil. And I'm getting a bit off point, but comment if you would like a secondary video, a own video, speaking about just how evil Ted Bundy was, to the point that there's theories and witness accounts out there that there was people seen him, demonic activity, I guess we could say, to put it simple, with Ted Bundy. And I'm not just talking about some old tinfoil hat, crazy conspiracy stuff. There's actual people who are pretty credible people, from my understanding, that saw some stuff that was like demonic. And I keep telling everyone, man, there's a battle of good and evil going on in this world. There always has been spiritual warfare, but things are really different nowadays, currently. Like, there's some real wild stuff when it goes to the battle between good and evil right now, currently. Like, there's things playing out that were prophesized. Comment if you're up on that as well, and if you've seen or experienced any of that kind of stuff, or anything that points to that. Like, real talk, let's talk about it in a comment. But I don't remember how many victims Ted Bundy had, but 22 to 2024, this guy killing 42 people and dismembering them. I mean, he sounds almost very similar to Bundy. I don't know if the numbers are right there or whatever, but this guy's out on the loose now. Both times Bundy escaped, I don't think he made it for much more than a week or two. But what we do know is he killed again. That's the cases that actually ended up getting him, held in custody in Florida, and where he ended up being put on death row. Will this Collins Kalusha, or however you say his name out there in Kenya, will he kill again? Will they catch him? I don't know. Stay tuned for updates. Jump in the comments. We're definitely going to follow this story. Something else that's pretty wild too is 2 other people were arrested because they were found with cell phones that belonged to 2 of the women that he killed. Did they just simply find the phones? Did they buy the phones off the guy? How did they end up with the phones? I don't know. But it's just so crazy that someone confesses to killing that many people and then just breaks right out of jail with 12 other people. Absolutely insane. And so crazy, once again, that this seems to be an issue. Don't get me wrong, prison breaks, jail escapes, prison escapes and stuff like that happens in the US of A. It happens other places, but from what it's looking like in Kenya, this just happens quite often. And the fact that 8 guards are being investigated, they believe are in on it, which I'm inclined to believe is definitely true, especially if this is something that happens often. What is the deal? Why are there so many crooked guards over there? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's crooked prison guards everywhere, right? But someone running drugs in the prison, slanging drugs or whatever, contraband. Hell, I've even heard of female COs being prostitutes and stuff like that, running drugs, things of that nature. That's bad stuff for guards to do that, no question. You know what I mean? It's not like it's shocking to hear of prison guards or even police officers being corrupt and breaking the law, but helping serial killers escape from prison or killers, that's something else. You know what I mean? What in the fuck is going on over there? But what will happen next? Will the guards who are being investigated, will they have any pertinent information? What will happen? Stay tuned for updates. Subscribe for more true crime content, and let's talk in the comments. Peace. Stay safe, everyone.